Now, the fact that I find interesting is, I've talked on 78 university campuses to basically non-Christians. And when you talk about the historical facts about Jesus' life, death, and resurrection, I was up at University of Minnesota, and I was talking to just, about 1,000 students. And then I always say, if you listen to me for an hour, I'll let you ask me questions for an hour. And one of the questions that came up just knocked me over, and it was this. One young man stood up and said, Ankerberg, if what you are saying is true about Jesus Christ, that he gave us proof that he's God in human flesh, he did the miracles, he actually was murdered on a cross. We all saw that. There was witnesses that saw it. And the fact is then he was put into the grave, and the third day the grave was empty, and then he started appearing to people, both friends and enemies. 2 years after his resurrection, he appeared to a guy that was killing Christians, and that was Paul the apostle, that he was not an apostle of Jesus. He didn't believe in Jesus. So he's kind of the darling of the skeptics in terms of the New Testament. They believe about 7 of his books are actually true, that Paul wrote them. But where I'm going with this is, I was presenting the evidence for the historical Jesus, and that he died on the cross, and he actually rose again. He appeared to people, and we've got historical testimony of this. And one guy stood up and he said, Ankerberg, if what you're saying is true, why is this the first time that I've ever heard it? That just stopped me. I'd never had that one on the college campus
Well,
before.
today, I'm not as surprised as I would have been a long time ago. Today, it's been said that the Bible is omnipresent and yet invisible. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
It's everywhere, but nobody's reading it. In the Christian church, too many Christians are taking a consumerist approach. They stop by church for a quick fix on Sunday, and that's the end of the effect of the church on them. Meanwhile, as our old mutual friend Walter Martin used to put it, we've got a lot of Christians who have got that hideous disease known as non-Rockabotus. Christians are not engaging our culture. We're intimidated. Everybody else is shouting, and Christians are backing down. We can't do that. We need to step forward and tell the truth in the name of Jesus.
God's truth is hidden in plain sight. It's there in the heavens that declare the handiwork of God. We understand part of who God is from the creation. It's in His Word, obviously, the written record that's been proven historically and literarily to be accurate. It's in the person of Jesus Christ, and it's through His witnesses. And I always like to say too, John, is that the darker the night gets, the brighter the light shines. And so this is a golden opportunity, I believe, for those professing Christians that are watching the show today to say, look, we can curse the darkness so we can light a candle. And that candle is the light of Jesus Christ.